I wasn't too sure whether I should make this video, but stuff it. Here I am. As always in doing this shit, you gotta make sure you research things properly before you say anything, and you have to be careful. You don't know who's who these days. Okay, look, I made a video a couple of days ago promoting this 500,000 to end the Vic lockdown and celebrate freedom. I'd put my name down here as interested. I won't say 100% that I'm going, but, most likely, but I'm interested. It's gone up to, 19,000 people. Yeah, 19,000 people responded, which is huge. If we had 19,000 there, that'd be fantastic. And this is only 2 days. Like I said, I'm not here to turn you off this event, to change your mind. Like I said, not, guaranteed I'll probably be there unless something drastic changes in between. But the things I've just been going through my head, okay? I don't really know the people who are organising this. There was a video of this guy we all know, Thanos, talking about this on his channel. I don't follow him. I have got my doubts about the guy, but, that's just my opinion. So what was going through my head just now, initially they organised this on September the 13th, which was a Sunday. And that's when the supposed stage 4 restrictions end, midnight that night. Okay, so even then, we were going to protest while the stage 4 is on. And obviously, by right, you should be fine because you're 5 kilometres out of your area and you're not one of the 4 reasons why you should be out. But anyway, when you got 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, I don't think anyone's going to fine you. But for some reason, it's moved back to September the 5th. Not a Sunday, September the 6th, but Saturday, September the 5th. Okay. So what's going through my head is you can guarantee 100% certainty so what's going through my head is it's a living certainty that, of course, Danny Andrews and his boys are going to use this event as a reason to extend stage 4 or even go to stage 5. They're going to demonise this event like you cannot believe. They tried to use that Black Lives Matter, but they didn't really, because, they said 1 or 2 cases, no big deal. But they did say, it was the wrong thing to do. But when it's something like this, the media are going to get on this. You cannot believe how much they're going to call out every single person here, especially like a week before the supposed end of the restrictions, and they're just going to say, well, how dare these people do that when things have all gone down, the cases have gone down, deaths have gone down, we only got a week to go, and we were going to ease all the restrictions, but now we can't, because God knows how many people, when there's 50,000, 100,000, whatever, God knows how many cases are going to come out of this. And they love using the term community cases, as you know. Community cases, the ones they're not sure of. But the big one is, I've noticed that Brett Sutton today has come up with this word, mystery cases. Mystery cases, and it's all about these mystery cases that worries him and his cronies. No, they're not worried about, normal cases, but it's the mystery cases that they got to get down, If there's 10 mystery cases, that's bad. But if it's not, normal 100, 200 of Other cases, it's no problem, but it's the mystery cases. So there's going to be mystery cases. You can bet your bottom dollar. They'll make up that so many. They only have to have a handful of cases, but they'll say they're mystery cases and they'll spread. And we can't take any risk, they'll say. We can't take any risk, so sorry. Thanks to all these protesters, you've stuffed up again. You've stuffed up again. Don't blame Dan Andrews, Mikakos and Sutton. They were willing to wait, go another week and end this, but no, you idiots, you protesters have come in and done this. So here's my thoughts. If it was on September the 13th, and like hours before it was supposed to end, those Andrews and his boys couldn't sort of do all this bullshit, say, oh, well, protest, we've got all these cases already, But if we move it back 8 days to the 5th, they can use the 5th to the 13th to make up any bullshit story, any cases. And once again, yep, sorry, stage 4, stage 5 even. How dare these protesters do this? And we are going to be absolutely demonised, and they're going to link this to anti-vaxxers. You can see the headlines everywhere. Anti-vaxxer protest, anti-vaxxer protest. Because as I've been saying from now on, the campaign, the advertising campaign for the vaccine, starting from now, is going to be like you have never, ever, ever seen before in the media. They are just going to demonise anyone who goes against the vax. So this is their opportunity to link this protest to anti-vaxxers, and it's the anti-vaxxers who have caused more pain and distress to every single Victorian by extending this lockdown. So it's been taken out of the hands of Andrews and his boys and being blamed on the protesters. You see what I'm getting at? So they don't want to look like the baddies and say, oh, well, we got to extend it for another 4 weeks. And people say, what the fuck? How long is this going to go for? But when they could say, sorry, we didn't want to do this, but we have to extend it another 4, 6 weeks, 2 months, whatever, because of these anti-vaxxers who selfishly protested for no reason whatsoever because the lockdown was going to end in a week's time. So why do they do this? These anti-vaxxers are just crazy, loony people. So anyway, that's just my thoughts. I don't know what people are thinking. I'm not going to, change people's minds. But like I said at the start, you have to, critically think at what's going on. You cannot jump into assumptions. You cannot trust, as I've learned lately, you cannot trust anyone on YouTube or Facebook or anywhere. You do not know the plans that they've put in, not just recently, but God knows how many years. And Max Egan, I don't want to keep bringing that horrible person's name up, but that is a classic example of how I got fooled. I woke up to him, but sadly, not many have. But you cannot trust anyone. Look, people, don't even trust me. I'm saying that honestly. Don't even trust me. Who knows who I could be? I know I'm a good man. I'm a decent guy. And I'm not doing this for my ego, for anything. I'm doing it because I love humanity. I love my children, my grandchildren, my friends, and I hate being lied to. And I want to go, live my life back to normal, the way it was. I wish it went back to the 60s and 70s. By God, did we live a good life then? And it's just got slowly worse from there. It's amazing how the 60s was the greatest decade of all time. And it's just, gone from there, the Kennedy assassination, the fake moon landing that happened in that decade. And it's just got worse ever since. Vietnam War, Gulf Wars, horror presidents, horror prime ministers, horror premiers. And now the end game, the scamdemic known as coronavirus. Anyway, you can either ignore this, just, whatever. I'm just putting it out there. That's the way I'm feeling. But I'll be there unless something drastic changes. I'll take the risk because this is our last chance. If this is our last chance to actually do something and have the numbers, well, I'll take the chance. Whether it's a setup, well, we won't know till the day. We won't know. And they say if you don't speculate, you can't accumulate. So on that note, everyone, take care. And I just want to show you an update with these surveys on news.com.au. Well, it's still going our way. Look at this, 68-32 for who would take the vaccine. Well, you 32% deserve to take it. Please take it quick. But the better one here is, should it be mandatory? 74% no. 74% no. That is massive. But as we know, it doesn't really matter if it's mandatory or not, because they'll just make restrictions on anyone that doesn't take it. They won't actually make it mandatory, but they'll say, sorry, no vaccine, virtually no life. So, yeah, that's great. I wonder how the Stefan Nodick's, what do you call it, morning show bullshit, how the Channel 9 survey's going. So we got here 94,000, 82,000, a lot of people. Yeah, I wonder if they, I don't watch TV, I wonder if they actually show it scrolling down the bottom during the show in the morning, whether it's 70-30. 70-30, yes. Yeah, bullshit 70, yes, 30, no. This is more like it. There's no way known they're going to be completely opposite, you know, with 94,000 people. What, and there 80,000 people that watch the news are completely opposite to this? Yeah, right. Or maybe they are. Anyone watches the Today Show or whatever in the morning is brain dead. So maybe the Channel 9 viewers are 70% going to take it. Please, Channel 9 viewers, hurry up and take the vaccine. We don't want you around. So anyway, there's just another update with good news.